Met a really hot girl who was half Japanese, half Filipino. I think I ruined it by constantly calling her a jalapeno. Update: we got married. My parents invited all their friends and family to a costume party. Then, when people got there, they found out it was actually their wedding. The wedding album sure looked awesome. I've just convinced my maid that the inside of a cheese grater is in fact a sick new nightclub. That definitely looks dope. Your mom's so lazy. She took 9 years to finish the joke. Today, I made a Zoom background of myself accidentally walking in on myself in a Zoom meeting. My teacher nailed his student's phone to the wall for using it in class 20 years ago. It's still there till this day. What the freak are you supposed to do when having happy birthday sung to you? Pick one person to unflinchingly stare at and whisper the song back on a 1 second delay. You and your child are driving late at night along a deserted road. You come across a van full of money with the driver dead from an apparent heart attack. What lesson do you teach your child? Lift with your legs, not your back. Apparently, the dude who started Netflix did so because he got $40 a late free from Blockbuster and was pissed. Pettiness is the greatest motivation in the world. In 1888, Alvin Brown Stronger, an undertaker, noticed he was losing a lot of business to the other undertaker in his town. He found out that the other undertaker's wife was a telephone operator. When she intercepted people asking to be connected to Stronger's funeral home, the operator would route the call to her husband's funeral home instead. 3 years later, Stronger patented the automatic telephone exchange, a system which allowed telephone users to make calls without the need for human operators. He destroyed a whole workforce. Might be ugly, but I have good ideas. I wore a green screen shirt to Picture Day. This is my ID card. 2 days ago, I named my Wi-Fi to Hack If You Can. Yesterday, it was changed to Challenge Accepted. When I was in 9th grade, I got caught selling weed. My mom was devastated, so she transferred me to a rich private school thinking that was really gonna help the situation, but in reality, she gave me a promotion. I've been waiting for the perfect time to change my Netflix password so my ex can't use it anymore, and it doesn't really get much better than a national lockdown. Student punished after putting high school up for sale on Craigslist. She said she was thinking of leaving me. I said, think again. When I was in 8th grade, this kid used to ask to use the bathroom all the time just to leave the class. He didn't really have to go. One day the teacher said, just pee in your pants. And he said, okay. And he did it. Right there at his desk. I'll never forget you, Jason. That was badass. Chivalry is dead. Explain this then. This account is run by May's current boyfriend. I want to find her a replacement before I break up with her. When was a cell phone first invented? April 3rd, 1973. The world's first mobile phone sale was made on April 3rd, 1973, when Martin Cooper, a senior engineer at Motorola, called a rival telecommunications company and informed them he was speaking via a mobile phone. What was the most rebellious thing you did as a kid? As a kid, I straight up lied to my dad's face about having a school project on the solar system. I even made up a deadline so we would have plenty of time. But I just wanted to make something with him. Not sure why I lied. I'm burying a dollar store skeleton in a shallow grave under my new deck. Should be funny in 30-some years when the next guy is rebuilding it. One time, a customer in Starbucks asked me to help him text this girl he really liked, so he could ask her out. He asked if I wanted to see a photo of her, and I said yes, obviously, and he turned the phone around and the camera was facing me. Honestly, best work I have ever seen. A man from China bought a first-class ticket which came with access to a VIP lounge that had free food. He rescheduled over 300 times in a year to enjoy over 300 free meals. When investigated, it was found that after eating, he would change his reservation to a later date. He finally cancelled his ticket and got a full refund. In 1992, I was 12. My dad and I were in the Newark airport. I saw Joe Pesci and recognized him from Home Alone. I went up to him to ask for his autograph. Joe asked me who my favorite actor was. I said he was. He handed me a crisp $100 and said, "That's the right answer, kid." A daycare dad cut me off in the parking lot, so I went early yesterday and taught his kid how to ride a bike. You can never get that back. I left a Google review of the store I'm a janitor at saying it's very clean. A man running from cops stops to pet cats, goes to jail. Priorities. Guy named Joe tells Elon that the Tesla autopilot chimes are too loud and waking up his baby. Tesla owner Joe's request and makes a new setting that lowers alert volume. Tesla names it Joe Mode. 6 cartoons banned in Africa. Fun fact: Russia censored Steven Universe, so Steven Universe censored Russia. Meaning there is an episode where they show a map of the world and Russia is not on the map. When you realize you have never seen SpongeBob's backyard. SpongeBob fact: in the classic episode Naughty Nautical Neighbors, SpongeBob's backyard can clearly be seen. You may want to delete this official SpongeBob account. SpongeBob facts, official SpongeBob. I know more than you. Received some very disappointing news today. Dear Michael, thank you for your letter of January 7, 2019. We are always eager to hear of new world record attempts. Unfortunately, however, your claim to have memorized pi to 2 decimal places falls some distance short of the current record, and we'll not be sending a member of our records management team to evaluate it. Furthermore, pi is not equal to 3.11, so this error would automatically invalidate your record attempt regardless. Regards. What's the best way to waste $100? Give me $100 and I'll tell you. I saw my boy across a bar tell some girl he travels for work. That man delivers pizza. I finally asked my grandpa why so many of his books were wrapped in duct tape. His response was, "I tape the card so it looks like a Bible and I can read it during church." My dad was also a specific melody when he comes to refill the bird feeders. The birds have started singing it when they're empty. This empty tweet. Have any one of you heard of the Harvard MIT pigeon prank? An MIT student dressed in a black and white striped shirt went to the Harvard football stadium every day of one summer, blowing a whistle while scattering breadcrumbs or birdseed to coax neighborhood pigeons down onto the field. At Harvard's opening game of the season, upon the referee's first whistle, it said that hundreds of pigeons descended onto the field, causing an half-hour delay. Made a fake computer so the cat stops messing with me. The US Coast Guard rescued a sea turtle entangled in bundles of cocaine off the coast of Florida. Lol, that turtle was moving weight and hit the Coast Guard with, "I just got tangled up." Legend. Y'all got a silencer, I got a loud answer. Told this guy I only date people 6 feet or up, and he sent me this. My DF told me she will marry me if I get 2K comments on this post. Please help me, guys. A moderator turned off commenting for this post. I turn hot dog water into ice cubes for guests that I don't like. Hi, I'm PayPal's virtual agent. To get started, simply ask me a question. I'm still learning, so if I can help you, I'll direct you to additional resources. I got scammed. Funny. Australian meth addict dresses up as cop and raids another drug user's home. A parrot that was trained by drug dealers to alert them if police presence and is refusing to speak after being detained. Zoom lets you set custom backgrounds, and I have a green screen and green shots, so my co-workers have to deal with this for the next 2 months. Now taking girlfriend applications. It's 2020, Carson. Take boyfriend applications too. Raj, please get out of my replies with your smoking hotbot. Dad challenges kids to draw him sleeping so he can have a nap. Man edits a Wikipedia page to get backstage for a show. Last night someone edited our Wikipedia page to say he was our family. Showed security at our show, got into the green room and had a beer with the boys. Spargo, you legend. Thanks for the evening, lads. If you mess up in school, you had to be the teacher of the class. Mess up more and you had to meet with the principal. In 2004, I used this strategy to go all the way up the chain of command and meet George W. Bush. If you watched this far, I believe you must have enjoyed watching this video. So if you could leave a like and subscribe to this channel, that would help this channel to a great extent. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day.